Freelance is the new action comedy that is out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. We're going to talk about it right now. So Freelance is the new action comedy that stars John Cena and Alison Brie in this action comedy that is all about a guy who is in the military, gets an injury, gets out of it, becomes a lawyer, hates his life, has no purpose, gets a private security contract, goes into the country where things went south, and things hit the fan really, really badly. So we're going to talk about it because, look, I love John Cena in Peacemaker. I've loved him in what he has been doing recently, and I think he's getting better and better with his acting, his comedic timing. So I was naturally, when I saw the trailer for this, I was like, yeah, this kind of looks like this could be my jam here. You know, action comedy that doesn't take itself seriously, that's funny. John Cena with the lead. I'm excited to see how much he's developed his acting, his comedic timing. Alison Brie, who I absolutely love as well, she's in it, so I'm like, why not? Why not check out this movie? And it hasn't been marketed. I know some people that didn't even know this movie was coming out today. That's how bad the marketing's been for this movie. But, look, it's an action comedy. Is this the greatest movie? No, it's not. This movie is just a fun action comedy movie. That's really what it is down to its core. And it doesn't try to be anything else. Like, it doesn't try to be this, like, yo, we're going to give you this huge, deep story that's going to dive into all these major themes. No, they give you a few select themes here and there that actually have something about, like, the purpose. What is your purpose in life? Like, getting happiness out of that. Doing what you believe that is your purpose. So you have that there as well. And then you have this idea of these themes running through about, like, what the big corporations can do in trying to get certain things in another country by overthrowing the leader and, you know, putting their hands, like, you know, those little generic storylines that we already know that are in it. Like Expendables has one of those ones as well. Like, there's so many of them that have those storylines, but it does what it needs to do really, really well. And for me, the comedy side of this had to land. In order for me to enjoy this, I have to get some sort of laugh out of it. And look, not every joke lands in this movie. I'm telling you that now. It doesn't land. And sometimes I don't think this is going to be for everyone. I don't think everyone's going to like this movie. I don't feel like the comedy is going to land for everyone. For me, I would say about 75% of it landed and gave me a good chuckle. And that's what I want out of these type of movies. Like, look, we've had movies of Killers of the Flower Moon just out, which is a very dark and gritty story that is very much plot-driven, character-driven, you know, real-life event. So it's like, whew, you need to take a shower after watching that movie, right? You need to do that. This movie, you sit down and watch, you turn your brain off and you just have fun with it. You just have fun with it. It doesn't take itself serious. There are so many things that happen in this movie that are dumb, but funny at the same time, because you're just like, that's great. And it's all because of the comedic timing and landing of John Cena, who I think is absolutely fantastic in this film. And look, I love him in these type of like roles, like, you know, this comedic side. I mean, obviously Peacemaker, he's absolutely superb in. This one, again, I don't think he's as funny as he was in Peacemaker, but he is funny in this one. And I really enjoyed the character he was playing. And, you know, they gave him a decent character arc as well, like trying to refine his purpose and then actually valuing like what his life really means to him and like what is his mission now in life. And, you know, we have like a twist and turns in this movie as well that, you know, help with his character development as well and him understanding what is actually going on. So I find all that great and his performance is fantastic. Alison Brie, fantastic. She is great in this role, playing this, you know, celebrity interviewer who is in this war-torn country basically, and she's on the front line with them, and it's just funny. And the dynamic and chemistry between her and John Cena are absolutely fantastic, and they bounce off each other so well. And then you throw in the Presidente in there as well, like the president of the country. He is hilarious. He is so much fun, and he's just like the third cog in this, you know, big giant machine that these three are running with the chemistry that just adds that little comedic relief at certain times. Like, there's a scene that you see in the trailer where they come out of like the showers and he's there. It's one of the funniest scenes in the movie. It's hilarious, and I was laughing. I found that hilarious. I don't know why. Maybe, you know, it's just that type of humor. I love that type of humor. It's hilarious. So I thought him as a character as well was great. And I was really attached to them three. And I was rooting for all three of them the whole entire time, having fun with them. I felt like, look, this is what I felt like when I was watching it. I felt like I was with them the whole entire time. I felt like I was part of the crew, and I felt like I was having fun. Like we were having fun as like friends. That's what it felt like, and I really enjoyed that aspect. The cinematography, look, it's beautiful location as well. I thought it was all done like shot perfectly and brilliantly, and I really enjoyed that. Especially the action sequences. The action sequences were surprisingly actually quite good in this one, especially the fight with John Cena and our main villain. And I really enjoyed that fight. And there's this brilliant moment in that fight that brings everything back around from a scene that you see in the first one. It comes back, and I got a chuckle out of that because I was like, "That's clever. That is absolutely clever. Like that's brilliant to bring that back like that." But the action throughout the whole entire film was great as well. There is a moment where it is green screened and you can see that it's green screened, like there is, but this obviously isn't a high budget movie. This isn't like your $100 million movie. This is a very low budget action comedy, and that's what it is. And that's what you got to take it for. You can't go into this movie expecting that you're going to be told this insane Killers of the Flower Moon story with this, level of comedy that you're looking for and meshing them two together. Because they don't come together really well most of the time when you try to do these dark, gritty, deep plot-driven characters with comedy, action comedy. They just don't mesh really, really well. But I feel like this movie did what it needed to be. It did exactly what it needed to do. And that's all I can ask for. And look, I had fun with this movie. Is this going to be in my top 10? Probably not. It's not going to be in my top 10. But I'll tell you what, I wasn't disappointed. I had fun. I got a good laugh out of it. And that's all I can ask for this movie. That's all I can ask out of this. And look, I'm excited to see where John Cena is going to go next, what he's going to do, because I feel like he's just getting stronger and stronger as an actor. Him and Dave Bautista have really, picked up the game and elevated their acting ability as well. And I feel like at this point in time, I'm more interested to see what Dave Bautista act and John Cena act over The Rock at the moment, because I just feel like Dave Bautista's going in a route where he's doing more drama and stuff like that, and I'm really enjoying him in that, and I feel like he's getting better and better with each one. And I feel like John Cena's doing the same. He's got his comedic roles. Some of the movies he's in aren't good, but I feel like he is good, and he's getting better and better. So, look, Freelance for me, it's a hit. I enjoyed it, and it's one that I can sit down, pop on, and just have fun with it. So let me know what you guys think of Freelance. Did you guys love it? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.